What's going on, guys? Gabe here with ReviewDork, and today's video is a little different. I've been compelled to talk about day trading, stocks, AMC. Today, it's a bloody day. I mean, it broke through the support at the $10 price, and now we're seeing $9.64, all because the news decided that they wanted to scare everyone into believing that AMC was going to push through with issuing an additional 500 million shares. And then we see a correction from Reuters saying AMC might issue. Now, we all got the call and we all voted not to issue the additional shares. It's down to 963. We go on StockTwits, we go on Webull, we go pretty much anywhere where there's a social element to trading, and we see factions being created. We got the bulls, we got the bears, and the bulls hate the bears, and bulls are blocking the bears, and bears are antagonizing the bulls. And let me tell you something about trading. Trading is supposed to be simple. You make money, you lose money. You invest, you don't invest. But with AMC, over the past couple of months, since the squeeze, and we all know about the epic squeeze with GameStop, there has been so much conspiracy and propaganda and so much daily calls for a squeeze, people predicting the squeeze. When is it going to squeeze? The squeeze has been squoze, etc., etc. When I look through these posts, I see so many people saying, I'm going to use my stimmy. I'm going to wait till I get paid. I wish I had more money to throw into AMC. Now, we're going to go back to this camera here, and I have my faithful assistant here, Applejack. Applejack, why don't you just say hi for those who are new to the channel? Go ahead.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
All right, Applejacks, do you invest?
I do not invest.
So that may be the sentiment of people his age, 18, 19, 20. You have limited discretionary income, and you're going all in on AMC. And that really does not make sense. Ladies and gentlemen, I love the guys like Trey's Trade, and if you guys haven't checked out his channel, I'll include a link down in the description. A couple of videos back, he says he goes all in on AMC. Maybe he had different platforms where he said, okay, well, this portfolio, I'm going to go all in. I think a lot of people misunderstood it as, hey, I'm going all in. Now, there are a couple of other YouTubers I follow. Jeffrey Forbes out of Connecticut, great guy. This guy just gives it to you straight. And then you got Wrench Capital. What I want to talk about is how sentiment in AMC, the expectation, the excitement of literally becoming millionaires overnight has caused people to be irrational. And I also feel like the social element of Webull or even Public or some of those other brokers, heck, even Yahoo Finance, we have socialized investing. And I really think that that's something we shouldn't do because it's your money. Now, they say when you invest, do not invest more than 1% of your portfolio. So we're going to go ahead on the overhead camera. Applejack's nailed it right there. And as you guys can see, if you have a $25,000 portfolio, essentially making you a day trader, you only want to risk up to 1%. You find a stock at $1.66, you're willing to take a loss of about 15%, which your stop loss is $1.34 or a trailing stop loss at 15%. I understand a lot of you are not day traders and you may have to hold your stock for more than one day. I feel like 15% is enough of a buffer so you don't get stopped out. Next up, we have target price, the target price per share. So if I'm entering a stock at $1.66 with a target price of $3.10, and then I hit calculate, ladies and gentlemen, I now have, and this isn't a made up number, I'm not going all in on this stock. This calculator is telling me I can buy up to 781 shares. I can then risk 1%, and my stop loss is about 20% here as it's showing. We could go ahead and adjust that to 15%, but my reward to risk ratio, which is really, really high, every $2 you're wanting to gain or every $1.50 you're wanting to gain, you're willing to risk $1, right? So let's go ahead and just change this target price, and we're going to change the target price to 210. And we hit calculate. Now we have a risk to reward of 1.38. Again, ideally you want 1.5 or better. But why am I sharing this with you? Well, I'm sharing this with you because if you're investing and you're going all in on AMC and you're having to wait for your next paycheck or the next stimmy to throw money into AMC, not only are you foregoing the opportunity to pay your bills at home, but you're foregoing the opportunity to make money in other equities. This past week in my own group, I do have a group of friends who trust me enough in my stock alerts, and we have guys who've made $5,000. We have guys who've made $3,000, $1,500, except for one of my guys who decided to take one of my alerts and not follow this formula, jump right in, buy 6,000 shares, and then 30 seconds later, without a stop loss, he dumped, went from $1.66 to 98 cents. Using position size calculators and really assessing your risk and your exposure will help you become a better trader. Do I believe that AMC will rock it? Well, yeah, I do. In fact, if we go into my Webull account, I currently have 1,858 shares. All right, and I'm down, but I won't lose everything if I lose AMC. That's the point I'm making. I also have money invested in Robinhood where I've made considerable amounts daily. You can go to websites like finviz.com and you will see daily you have opportunities to make money. I like to trade using the MACD indicator along with the RSI indicator, and those are two very popular indicators. And as long as the stock price is above the 20-day moving average, yeah, I'll take that trade. The RSI and MACD are the two best indicators to make money. If you don't believe me, why don't you check out Trade Rush? I'm going to go ahead and include that link down in the description, but he tested the MACD and the RSI indicators and found nearly a 70% win rate. Well, what does that mean? He wins 70% of the time if he stayed disciplined and if he used his calculator. And by the way, there's also a calculator for iOS. I didn't find an app, but I do have a website that you guys, if you're using iOS, you could go ahead and visit this website, bookmark it, and use it to discipline yourself. But again, if enough people believe in something, as I believe in AMC going to the moon, and I'm sure millions of other people believe it, well, as they say, if more than one person believes in something, it's probably true. All right, so we're speaking it into existence. AMC to the moon. Come on, let's go ahead and make some money. And Good Friday, that's tomorrow. So don't go ahead and open your app thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make some money today. No, stock market is closed. I've warned you. This is Gabe. I'm signing out. Peace.